Your mindset is a set of ideas that influence how you see the world and who you are. It affects your thoughts, emotions, and actions in any given situation. So basically, your success or failure is influenced by the way you view yourself. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is MOUMITA and I talk about book reviews, productivity and self-development. Today, I will tell you a story that reveals the mindset of one of the most successful people in business, Ray Dalio. A businessman, a billionaire. He is one of the richest men you probably never heard of. His story is about how right he thought he was and why he was completely broke before he got rich. We will see this story in 3 segments. First, his early life. Second, his business and mistakes. Third, his contribution. Let's get into the story. Ray Dalio was born in New York of America in 1949. His father was a jazz musician in a club. Dalio was not the most diligent in school but was the most curious. From an early age, Dalio had the drive to generate income. At the age of 12, he started working as a caddy, whose job was to carry the golfers' clubs and provide other assistance during a match. He heard the golfers talking about the stock market while picking up the balls and passing the clubs to the golfers. He received tips about the stock market from the golfers he caddied for and started trading. He invested $300 in shares of Northeast Airlines. Later, the airline merged with another business that increased the share price by 3 times, thus making Dalio's investment more than triple. By the time he joined high school, he had a few $1,000 investment portfolio as he was handling the finances of some of his classmates. Dalio's early life gives us a lesson that those who learn early have more staying power than those who must rush to become qualified later on. After graduation, Dalio started working as a clerk on the New York Stock Exchange along with his MBA studies at Harvard Business School. He started knowing more about the stock market. In 1974, he began to work with a company based on commodity solutions. He was doing extremely well in this company, but he had disagreements with his boss and was dissatisfied that led to his termination in 1975. After being fired, he started building his own business from his extra bedroom house. He started with managing the funds for his old clients and moved on to selling financial reports and suggestions. Accumulating all his experiences, he started his own company, Bridgewater. Then something went wrong. In 1981, he made a prediction publicly that the US stock market is going to crash very soon. But instead of collapsing, starting in 1982, the stocks went up like a bull run for next 8 years and returned to one of their best performance in the history. Betting against the market caused him to lose everything he earned. Furthermore, he had to stay away from several cocktail parties for a while. He lost his clients and then employees. To start once again, he had to borrow some of the resources and also taken help from his father. Once he got over, he realized that he didn't lose everything due to poor hypothesis or incorrect economic analysis, because he turned to be correct at the end. 8 years after his prediction, the economy actually collapsed. Dalio determined never to let his ego to influence his judgment in such a way again. He makes it a requirement that all his workers, even his interns, give him honest feedback about his opinion in an effort to prove him wrong. He came to the conclusion that he would prefer to have his views tested and shown to be incorrect rather than stubbornly hold on to them and try to convince everyone else that he is correct. He started his company once again and grew with time. He has now been an investor for over 50 years. His business, Bridgewater, is today the largest hedge fund manager in the world and oversees the capital of several large companies. He also held a contract with the World Bank Pension Fund since 1985. The lesson is anyone can survive a bad idea, a stupid mistake, a dumb risk, as long as you do not stick to the need to be right about your beliefs. We grow with our experiences and hopefully make fewer mistakes. To share his experience, he wrote a PDF that he initially offered on the website of Bridgewater. Later, the popularity of the PDF convinced him to expand it and publish it in conventional form. And since then, it has sold more than 1 million copies. His book Principle is all about the lesson on the principles that should guide people's life in 3 aspects: life principles, work principles, and investment principles. And one of his famous quotes says, "It's about balancing risk, not dollar amounts." Happy learning. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video, and let me know in the comments below if you want to see more such videos.